DBZ card strategy here with another local match. It's me taking on Justin here using a deck you probably don't see a whole heck of a lot. A lot of people theorized it but didn't necessarily build it. Go Black Conflict Goku. And me dusting off a really old idea but a really new deck, at least to me. I've never built a cooler deck. Well, that's not entirely true. But not in quite a while. So we're going to be going at it, and looks like good old Justin has won the roll and he gets to go first. He's going to go ahead and draw, I forgot what that card is, Black something Bubble, I want to say. And then, of course, Black Lunge and Goku Search. A lot of good stuff, but not necessarily early match good. You'd want to have Goku Search for use for later. So of him, I'd probably discard the Black Lunge, hold on to the Black Bubble, and rejuvenate Goku Search. There we go. Hey, okay, he kept Black Lunge after all. Okay. All right, his turn ends. It goes back over to me. And draw some stuff. I'm going to go ahead and power up Cooler just a little bit. Let's see. It looks like I got a black, excuse me. Let's see. Wow, blue defensive effect. Okay, I'm going to I rejuvenate blue defensive effect and end my turn. This is when I realized that, no, Justin hasn't set it up to where they're facing different directions in the sleeve. Okay, so I end my turn. Rejuvenate goes over to Justin. He looks like he drew. You know where I live. You know my address. You can come from any time, buddy. Looks like he's got 2 physical blocks, a Black Lunge, and another Black Bubble. Wait, what's that say? Something burst. Black burst. Okay, he does declare combat. He gets to draw an extra card because of Goku's effect. He draws a drill, so no worries about that. I guess he could pitch it for the mastery. Okay, he opens up a Black Lunge, raising his anger 1 level. How's that working out for you? It's like, I keep finding myself going back. How's that working out for you? we had a fun day that day. All right, and I do stop it with blue shifting maneuver. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and throw a blue head kick. Remember, that's one where I get to draw a card. If it hits, he gets to draw a card too, but he doesn't. He stops it. He raises his anger. I get to draw my card and don't have to worry about him getting it. Getting one. Some pretty good options here.
Black Energy Bubble. First one over here. This got some bad stuff. Right?
Black Energy Bubble. That's the name of it.
Wow. So 4 life cards?
Okay, I'm going to let this one go ahead and hit me.
Let's see. What does this say? This starts in your hand. Oh, wait.
And I'm going to go ahead and make sure that Cooler's Rebirth doesn't get banished so early game. It really should make lots of appearances, so I choose not to use the Endurance on it. Okay, I got a couple of different moves ahead of me here. I could do...
3 life, but with Goku,
I'll go ahead and throw this one, lower your anger 1 level.
Okay, I'll throw blue defensive burst, or excuse me, blue round throw, pardon me. And he does stop it and levels to level 2.
Is that 5 or 6? That was 5. Ah, suck, I need 6.
Oh, I need 6?
Justin forgot for a second he needed 6. He uses Black Knee Catch up to 5 anger, and he's just sitting there.
Yes. Wait a minute, did you lower your anger?
Yeah, I was at 4.
Oh,
I went to 3, got 2, got a 5.
That's right. These are calculations that are far above my level.
The Mastery.
Mastery pitches the drill to go ahead and level his own anger up, which is a good idea.
Where's the rest of
He gets to level 2, and that's the end of that.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and do a card.
And I'm going to go ahead and activate Cooler's Power, most likely, just a guess.
Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and do this one. Discard.
Since he's out of cards, I'm kind of out of in the clear. So you remember, and then I get to rejuvenate 1. See where Cooler's level 1 power. Basically, pitch an energy combat card from your hand to rejuvenate 1, draw a card, and destroy the top card of their life deck.
My turn?
Yeah, if you have an action.
Okay, he uses Goku Power to go ahead and draw the defensive again.
So it's amazing. Blue knee.
Okay, you use Blue Knee.
You're going to love where this is going. Hit. You may banish top 2 cards of your life deck to lower your opponent's MP 1 level.
So we were talking about Blue Strengths and Deleveling, and Blue Knee hits.
Yep, love it.
Okay, he's only...
Bam. So you take 3 power stages and then go down 1.
Okay, he's going to take 3 power stages total because he's well above me in terms of attack table, and he's going to go ahead and get leveled. And he's back to level 1 Goku, 5 stages above 0.
That may be my favorite thing we've done.
My turn?
Yes. Now, here's a funny thing. You're going to like where this is going.
Yeah.
I use the Mastery, discard...
So I do use the Blue Protective Mastery. I do...
stop an energy attack and lower your anger.
And I have no cards in my hand, so stopping it doesn't hurt me. Nice.
Go ahead.
I'm out of actions. Fast.
Okay, the combat ended magically. We end up in darn near in the exact same position, both of us. It's an interesting
I had a
match.
hilarious time. I hit him with stinking knee, blue knee, and just level 1 for you. Lay down. Blue entertainment
Yeah.
reel? Whenever one of your effects would raise or lower your opponent's anger, you may choose for your opponent's MP to raise that amount of power stage.
So you remember this one. Basically, if they're already at 0 anger, you can choose to have them lose power stage instead of anger. Excuse me, if they're at 0 anger, yeah, you can convert it to power stage loss. So that's kind of neat, I guess.
You can basically make them pay power stages in terms of...
Though I think 2 or 3 times I keep
It can be
misunderstanding that effect
Like if your
during
deck
the course of this
doesn't
game. I keep having to get corrected. My own fault. Okay, so my turn ended. I rejuvenated. Goes back over to Justin. Justin's got another 3 cards in his hand. Looks like I want to say at least 1 physical block. Let me take a peek at that hand again.
crit you and it becomes life cards. That's wild, ain't it? Think about it. Then when your effects would raise or lower your opponent's anger.
Okay, he's got shoulder slam, bear
The
hug.
whole deck idea to itself having the raise your
Black
opponent's
stop.
anger, but it doesn't. It just...
He's got neat stuff. He's got all the tools.
I'm gonna draw you.
I don't even blame him. He can get that extra card, so he does draw an energy block, which ain't too bad.
What do you got?
I've got black maneuver.
It's going to hit me. It's going to do a life card, right?
Yes.
Because I'm at 200,000?
Yeah, you're
Okay, so has it hit me for 1 life card because of Goku's level 1 ability, or else it would have done 0. Darn, I lost lifting drill.
Let's see.
At this point, it's kind of a toughie.
Go ahead and throw Cooler Supernova at you.
And it does raise my anger 2 levels, which I almost forgot, I think.
Life cards. Damage card with oh, you sack of garbage. Ooh, I hate you.
And I hope I adjusted myself to have 2 anger from that. No, still haven't caught it yet. I think I just threw it and just didn't even pay attention to it. Oops.
shoulder slam.
Okay, shoulder slam. I guess it doesn't matter up to 0 anyway. So at least the game corrected itself.
I'm at,
Let's do 1.
do 1?
1 life. Yeah, 'cause
Oh, okay, so you
Well,
still...
I'm lower than I used to be. I'm at 5, 1, 2, 3. No, that's not enough. I'm at 100,000.
Yeah, so AT 0 on that shoulder slam. It does 1 life card because of Goku's level 1 ability. Shocking.
I will blue head knock.
Oh my gosh. Ooh.
Oh, the dragon's still there.
So he zeroed out and then he goes to 1.
You don't want to see what's in here.
I do.
You really don't. That's why.
So I have a...
Oh, hey, did I lower your anger? Go ahead and lose a power.
no, see, there you go. This is me again, misunderstanding distracting drill. Where I thought that every time I lowered their anger, they lose the same number of stages again. All bull hunk.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Fine. Keep your 1 measly anger, you son of a gun.
So just now to get accustomed to the cards in my hand. Blue Rest I enjoy with this combo with Cooler because I don't necessarily always have to stop every attack. You know, that preventing it sometimes is plenty. And it gets to go back to the deck and puts Endurance and replace itself in the deck. So that's pretty handy.
Very much so. I guess for fun, I'm
Okay, for Cooler's level 1 power, I do pitch Neck Beam, Rejuvenate it, gain 4 power stages. I think I forgot. Apparently I forgot to gain my power stages when I did that. And foolishly I pass. I do hold on to it because apparently I'm paranoid enough of him leveling up and rocketing off. Okay, I do place Blue Dominance into play.
Oh, how wonderful it would be.
I really want to. I carry Blue Reverse with me.
I want it real bad. Ooh, and it would be good for me too.
It would be.
Ooh, it's got all the steak
You're
on
such
it.
a very kind man.
We got to eat pretty good that Friday, and it was nice.
Combat, sir?
Okay, I do declare combat, so he gets to draw his extra card. He's got some pretty sweet stuff. I do Blue Dominance up. I only have a total of 2 drills in play, and I basically choose to go ahead and pull just those 2 back from the discard pile. And I'm level 2. And I am in a pretty sweet spot at this point. There's very little that can be done to dislodge me from this
I will
position.
use my cooler power.
Okay, I fire off Cooler's level 1 power. I rejuvenate the top 2.
Six life.
It'd be 6 life cards. Oh my goodness. Justin runs into some decent endurance. Ooh!
Let's see. I'll what do they call it? I would crit your anger, and then crit your anger down to 0. Keep forgetting I have to. And they hit. You may discard a card from your hand to draw. No, I don't think I'll do that. No, I guess I'll hold on.
My turn?
Yes.
Vehicle toss.
What does it do?
Custom man, P well.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and throw his physical attack for Black Vehicle Toss.
That's right. It's a black style mastery in an attached.
We used to talk about that, how it's the old Black Devious Mastery in an attached card. It was kind of sweet.
Damage is 5 life, 4 stages.
Okay, 5 life, 4 stage damage.
And then just do that and have everybody laugh while they do. What does it do? It's
5 life, 4 stages.
5 life, 4 stages. Ooh, that's a physical attack?
Yep.
I'll stop it with blue defensive light. I don't activate its ability.
Okay, that stopped his attack. I just was worried about the life card damage, I suppose. No, I'd say rather for me, I should have held it back. I should have waited to throw it back at him. I probably would have passed at this point. I mean, rather I pretty should have. Ooh, I fire a blue neck beam. It does 5 life cards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, we're playing Dragon Ball. Fighting Cooler versus Goku. Oh, and remember at the end of combat, you will lose level regardless.
If you level.
If you level.
Energy bubble.
So black energy bubble, he fires back.
For 5 life, 1
5 life in 1 stage. And yes, viewers, I am technically doing the counting in backwards. I'm supposed to do power stages and life cards.
I'm going to throw it back at you.
And I get to throw it back.
Physical attack. Damages X stages and X life cards plus 2 life cards.
So I get to use blue reverse, and I get all the modifiers.
So my own modifiers.
So I get to throw an 8 life card physical back at him.
Because he did, what, how many was it? 5?
5,
6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
8 life card physical I get to throw back because he threw it at me. I love it. Love it.
You guys recording this or something? Streaming it to something?
I wish. We get to upload it to YouTube.
Oh,
Take
okay.
that and quit your non-existent anger.
So you're just recording it for now, and you guys are gonna upload it later. Or
Yeah,
whatever?
and then I do commentary. I turn it to John Madden.
We're just making a little conversation with the fellow who's watching us play our little game here. Okay. Oh yeah, this nails me, you guys. You would not believe how devastating a late game teamwork is.
Actually was a member of Endurance in the Spanish Center to Mexico.
Now, we actually misunderstood this card's effect right off the bat. We thought that it was the endurance of every card in my discard in my banish zone. It was every card with endurance.
That was pretty impressive. It shows the top X cards was like the X number of cards. Wait. Number of cards with endurance. Sorry, I was counting the wrong one.
Yeah, see, we were counting cards with endurance, not not the endurance of the cards in the banish zone.
Yep. So, 4 life first.
Okay. 4 life, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So I take the 4 life card damage.
And now that changes a little bit.
Okay, so that changed a little bit. It added a few extra cards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, I hit it with stinking, what do they call that? Blue knee in the first time you level immediately, like.
Ow, I take the critical damage hit. And I didn't use my endurance, so on level 2 cooler, I really should have raised my anger 1 level. I think that's actually a required effect. I don't think that's a you may.
They made it through the whole year last year.
I think I'm all done. I'm all in.
He got suspended.
Okay, combat ends. So we had a very interesting time.
I'm already D-level.
Nah, you're not leveled enough for me.
Oh yeah, Nick Beam still had a floating effect and would have de-leveled him pretty handsomely at that point if he had been able to stick in there. I think he's probably gotten the idea he doesn't need to hold on to Wall Breaker. So as far as cards to hold on to, I'd probably keep the black stop, to be honest. Because I have a physical, because Cooler's level 2 means I have one. So if I was Justin, I would just hold on to the block and then pass Rejuvenate, probably Wall Breaker. Or Dash. Okay, he is going to pass Rejuvenate Dash, and he does hold on to Black Dash. Oh, excuse me, he puts away Wall Breaker, hold on to Dash. Okay, goes over to me, draw my 3, power up. And I got neat stuff, but you guys remember we were talking about this, how Cooler on an offensive action can do something that absolutely no one else in this game currently can do? You're about to see it.
You remember how mine go first? Yeah.
So I am going to go ahead and declare combat. I use my resolve mine entering effects, and I just go ahead and rejuvenate Cooler's Supernova, and I blow up his time. Visiting the past. I keep saying that. Visiting the past before he even had a chance to use it. And he gets to still draw his extra card, so thankfully no time is going to slowly inch into this one. Okay, and I have some stuff in my hands. I'll probably just throw Cooler's Supernova right off the bat. Use up his power stages. Raise my anger 2 levels.
How much?
7 life cards, non-preventable.
Oh, hit him with 7 life card, non-preventable. Devastating. Okay, Supernova is safely in the discard pile, making sure it'll be usable later on. Ooh! Okay, he gets to use Black Schematic, raises anger 2 levels, and now he can commandeer one of my drills if I should have any drills left in the deck. I do. I have a blue lifting drill left in the deck.
It could be worse because they could have no fans.
So that means that good old blue lifting drill has turned on me. He has commandeered it.
Steal 1 life card of damage while your taxes stop. Or your opponent's anger 1.
You know what stakes more than anything? I'm gonna have to kill it myself next combat.
Oh, and I really should have. Hold on, there we go. And then back over to me for another action.
Yeah, that was my move.
I'm gonna throw a blue rejection. Lower my opponent's anger 1 level. Cost me 2.
Okay, blue rejection. This is a good one for, like we said, having immediate effect of having lowering their anger immediately. And it's a hefty attack with lifting drill in place. It would be 7 life cards.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow, 7 life cards in 1 hit. Okay, and then remember I gain some stages, and then I get to, because on the hit I gain stages, my next energy combat costs 0 power stages. I don't think I have any.
It had so many huge damaging hits in any game ever.
You guys look like you guys are both taking
Black
that.
Blinding Burst.
Okay, Black Blinding Burst.
I'm gonna use the mastery.
Okay, I'm going to discard this physical combat card from the mastery to stop his energy attack. No, I don't get the, no, I have to be reminded, I don't know how many times, that, yeah, it banishes so it never hits the discard pile, so no, you don't get to do the raise or lower the anger part.
Stop it, and then no, it doesn't work like that. I have to use the
Yeah, you discard.
So, yeah, he's going to go ahead and do that, and I get to pull out, I get to go ahead and pull out another copy of the same block on the discard, becoming a banish. I don't get the anger manipulation, which kind of stinks, but here we are. Okay, and then for me, I still have Cooler's Physical as an action.
Cooler's physical attack.
I'm going to throw Cooler's Physical Attack, rejuvenate 2 cards. Sadly, I put away one of my Supernovas. Okay, hits him for 6 life card. Darn near kills him such as it is. Not bad at all. He takes 2 life cards out of 6.
Discard a card from my hand to draw a card. How do I feel about it? No, I guess I better not.
And I rightfully judge I don't drop the card out of my hand for the mastery.
I guess it really couldn't do me any. Well, no. I know you. I know you.
Almost committed to that silly stuff.
We're gonna do it. Just shot you. You're going. What you got?
Black Dash.
It has to hit me.
So EC plus 2 stages.
I'm at a million. So nothing.
Nothing.
Oh,
so
but you do get some extra.
so 3 stages, 1, 2, 3 life.
Okay, I end up taking the 3 stages and 2 life. Or 3 life, rather. Oh no, I lost one of my defensive effects.
Sadly, I'm gaining anger. I don't know.
I know you don't have any allies, so
I will pass again.
And Justin's deciding whether or not he's going to use those last of his power stages to try to wound me. He's going to blow up... no, he's just going to fire focus, so he's not going to blow up his own attach card.
so 4, 5, 6, 7 life.
Woo! I'll stop it, and I'll lower his anger 1 level. And that is that. And I do believe Focus Assault is banished after use. I don't remember ever seeing it in the discard pile after being used.
Black Command.
Oh, it has to hit me.
Banish the
Somebody's playing Take On Me in the background. I don't know why that's happening. Okay. He's going to go ahead and use... Wow, Black Command. He's going to go ahead and banish a bunch of stuff. I lost a little bit of cooler stuff.
I pass.
Okay, the combat ends. I did draw him in, and it goes back over to Justin.
You've never seen a fight this big with everybody's just blasting everybody.
Ooh, we ended up with Time, Black Command, and another energy block. That is not a bad combo at all. Easy combat to skip, but he's going to go ahead and pass, rejuvenate Black Command. I would have went with the other card. I would have added the one that, done the one that gets my, that had endurance on it, more endurance.
It's most of what I need. It's just not all of it.
Okay, I power up to full, begin my turn, and then I have a lot of good stuff in here.
Enter combat, kill that drill.
And apparently I managed to rejuvenate my stinking Supernova when I didn't need to.
No, even with everything I have out here. I want to kill you. Don't get me wrong. That is something I would like to
So it looks like I have a blue reverse, another neck beam, and a blue knee. So another, oh no, not a neck beam, it was a I forgot what that was. Something defense, but the one that lets me pay stages to lower their anger. Okay, he begins his turn. I pass, rejuvenate, and he's got command. He's got vehicle toss, and he's got. I forgot what that one's card. It's a black card that has endurance 3, raise your anger 1 level, stops energy attack. Okay, he's going to go ahead and declare combat. He gets to draw a card with Goku's level 1 effect. Not too bad. And no, sadly. Oh, my supernova, and I killed my own drill.
Your lifting drill?
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was your drill. Schematics.
That's to be, what's his name?
It's a well-rounded deck. I was looking through it, I seen it, and I was like, oh, wow, he's got a little bit of everything going on.
What was it? We said, I get to be Mr. Krabs about it. Well, there's only one way you could have gotten it. You stole it.
Yeah, you can kind of tell it was late. We were playing after our major games. We were just messing around. Oh, he vanishes the top 5 cards in my discard pile with black command. Pretty powerful, pretty darn effective.
You stink. Oh, that is devastating. I will cooler power.
Okay, rejuvenate 2. Good old defensive effect and dominance get rejuvenated to the bottom. And the deck's acting silly. Ooh, he stops it with time, which ain't a bad idea.
Oh, no. That stinks. I had death in my head.
It's true, I did have his death in my hands.
Beautiful. I sure did.
But he is more or less out of actions. That's right, he does have vehicle toss still in there, so understood.
Destroys itself.
I thought the other one just wouldn't attach.
No, it banishes.
Oh.
Banishes
What?
one or more cards.
Justin forgot for a second because his deck was so low, he forgot where it went. So if you try to throw another vehicle toss, it banishes, which isn't bad. It's pretty sweet. And vehicle toss would do a pretty good solid hit.
So 4 life force stages. 5 life force stages.
I guess I have to take it. So 4 stages you said?
Yep.
Blue defensive effect fell out of my deck right on time. Absorb all the hit. So here's a couple things that mean things are going to
I
happen.
guess I'll throw a blue head kick for no reason other than to draw a card and it's automatically stopped and nothing else happens.
Yep. Time stop blue head kick so it doesn't even hit him.
No.
Okay, he's going to go ahead and throw the mastery, pitch an energy block, raise his anger 1 level. And I hit him with good old blue head knock, lowers anger to 0. He is going to end this game on level 1. Dang it.
Go ahead.
That is the worst. Look at these wonderful things I could have made happen.
So I ended up with a lot of defensive posture, waiting for some attack that wasn't going to come.
Wait, who's going first? What do I care? Dang, it's all so good.
Well, it's super late game. I don't really need. Well, apparently I'm going to hold on to Narrow Escape. He's going to end his turn. It's going to go over to me. To my knowledge, this is the last combat, whether we like it or not. Justin isn't going to have anything past here.
But nope, we're gonna try anyway. I'll declare.
Yeah, declare combat. He gets to draw his 4 total cards. So he's got a pretty decent-sized hand. I open up with Cooler Power, rejuvenate 2 cards. Give you 6 life cards if you can't stop it.
On the physical series times, your deck would look like that, too.
6 life cards.
Oh, 6 life cards. Oh, no, and that's it. The game is over. Blue Protected Cooler beat the stuffing out of Black Conflict Goku. Ladies and gentlemen, we may be witnessing a shift of paradigms. Goku might be losing his touch. It's over!